Get ready to drop the puck, take a free throw, and step up to the plate. It's time for the Metro East Sports Podcast on lineupmedia.fm.
Here with our second guests, we have Sage Reising and Allison Toma, two cheerleaders from Edwardsville High School.
Hello.
Hi.
So you guys, big senior year.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have
Yep.
senioritis yet?
Oh, yeah.
I've had it since sophomore year.
I definitely know I'm going to. Like, I'm kind of already over it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very over it.
Like,
Me
everyone
too.
said, like, junior year is going to be... It hasn't been that bad for me, to be honest.
Oh,
My junior year was
was
terrible.
So
Really?
hard.
Did
It
you
was
take
so
hard
hard.
classes?
What?
Did you take hard classes?
No. It was just so difficult for me.
Yeah, I did not. No, I was not doing good.
I, like, took, like, okay classes, but I don't know. Like, all the classes, like, chemistry, and everyone said that was going to be hard. It was just, like, easy for me. Was it hard for you guys?
Did you have Miss Barnett?
No.
Me and Sage had the same
I had
teacher.
this, like, new lady.
Oh, I didn't know there was a new
Yeah, so
chem
we didn't
teacher.
do anything, so that's probably why I actually
Yeah.
passed the class.
No, I probably barely passed chemistry.
Yeah, I think I got like a C.
Yeah, I was not doing very good.
And I
That's
like
how everyone was, though, I feel like.
it was so difficult.
It's not a concept that I understand.
Me either. Same with algebra 2.
Yeah, I'm in that right now. I kind of just, like... Well, I didn't like geometry.
Oh, I liked geometry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hated that.
But I also loved my teacher.
That was the worst thing ever. But algebra hasn't been that bad. I just don't like math in general, so...
I'm not taking a math class this year.
No, me either.
Is it
It's-
required?
No.
No.
Not
If
for
you-
most
I think I'm
colleges.
gonna not have to do that.
Depending on what you want to like major in college.
Yeah, I'm not doing it next year then.
Yeah,
I thought
a
it
lot
was
of people did
required.
it.
It's not?
No,
Only
you
3
only
years.
Yeah, you only need 3 years, and it makes it so much easier.
It's so much
Like,
better. I never have homework.
It's so
Ever.
nice.
Yeah, 'cause math is, like, every night.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's so bad.
Every night.
Like, I have,
And-
like, 60 problems. And if I know how to do it, then it's not bad. But, like, if I don't know how to do it, then it's, like, terrible.
Yeah, most of the time I didn't know how to do it.
Last year it was really hard to like grasp everything 'cause of like
Online.
COVID.
Yeah.
So I don't remember anything from algebra 2.
Yeah.
Me
I just,
either.
like, if I know what's going on, it's, like, not bad. And my brother's in my same class,
Oh.
but he's sat on the other side of the classroom, so didn't go as I planned. So with you guys being seniors, have you started looking at, like, college as, like, cheer an option? Are you guys looking at anything like that?
I have been looking at colleges, and college cheer is something that I kind of want to do, but at the same time, it's a lot of work, is what I've heard. And, like, I'd have to be practicing over the summer instead of being here, like, enjoying my last summer. So I don't really know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do cheer in college. It's just not happening. But I've been looking at colleges. I think I'm going to go to WKU. So
Yeah, no, I feel like sports are, like, a lot of work, especially at the collegiate level. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
really have, like, it's your whole life.
yeah.
Like, even when you're home, you still have to be practicing.
Yeah, and you, like,
Mhm.
you have to really, really love it.
Yeah, you really
Mhm.
have to like it to
Yeah.
You
go.
have to be, like, obsessed with your sport to do
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
at the next level. Otherwise,
And not that I like don't love it, but I just the whole reason why I wouldn't want to do it is 'cause of like cheering football games, 'cause I kind of want to like experience you know,
Yeah.
the tailgating and like being in the crowd, 'cause the past few years I haven't been able to do that. So
yeah, no, especially because you haven't been able to have that, like, full experience. So I feel like that's, like,
yeah,
huge
yeah.
to be able just to, like, have that experience. What got you guys, like, into cheer? Like, what made you start, be like, hey, I want to do this?
Well, I did dance for like 6 years and tumbling, and then I just started cheer in 8th grade. And then ever since then, I've just done it. But I started cheering for the first time in 8th grade.
Yeah, I was a gymnast my whole life, and then I started power tumbling, and then me and Sage actually started cheer the same year. So I started when I was in 8th grade, just 'cause like gymnastics became too much, and it was like, I don't know, like too much of a toll on my body. I don't really know why I thought cheerleading would be any less, but it was like something to be involved in with the school, so it was just, and I could do it, so.
Yeah, no, I give creds to, like, all of I cannot do half those tricks. I'm still working on my cartwheel. It's kinda bad. But, no, I definitely, like, I hate how, like, people are like, cheer's not a sport.
Like sideline cheer isn't.
No,
Well,
like,
sideline,
like,
I don't consider it,
competition
but, like,
is.
because,
Yeah.
like, half those people cannot do what you guys
Yeah.
are doing.
and like I don't know, Like, people are just like, well, I can flip. I can hold people up in the air.
It's
But
like, that's not all it is.
it's like a very demanding sport. Like, we have practice tonight till 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it is a lot. And I don't feel like we get the credit that we deserve.
Yeah.
But we give it to ourselves, so it works.
If someone like wanted to join cheer, like they were younger, like what do you think makes a good like?
Good attitude.
Yeah, you have to
have a good
you have to have
attitude.
a good attitude. And if you don't, you have to fake it.
Yeah.
'Cause
You will not make it far if you have bad attitude in cheer.
No, and you need to relatively be positive. It doesn't like
You
it
can
doesn't
fake it.
Yeah. And it doesn't really like obviously skills are something that they look for, but at the same time they also look to see what kind of person you are. So that positivity and having good attitude is really like a good addition.
And like being able to take like constructive criticism.
Yeah, you have to be able to take corrections 'cause you're going to be
Receive
given a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like everyone's like, oh, if I want to do a sport, I'll just do cheer. But I feel like it's like more than just like what they think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people like in middle school, like I would help with the middle school tryouts, and it was just like a bunch of people who were like, "Oh, I'll try out for the cheer team." Like that seems like something.
And then they just like wouldn't
And-
take it seriously.
And then you kind of have to know what you're doing before you go into it. Like have a little bit of an idea, and you can't just like go into it with no knowledge of the sport at all, because it's not just something that you learn overnight.
Yeah. Are you guys doing like training like outside of like school?
For the competition team, we have tumbling outside of school that the whole team like has to be signed up for, and then like everybody does private lessons to like help with our skills, and some people will do like stunting privates with their stunt groups to like help improve with that too, because competition season is coming up, so like we really have to get our heads in the game. But that's pretty much like most of the training that we do. Some people we'll like do our workouts that they send out, but I don't really do that.
Yeah, no, I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I'll have like a whole pack and I'll be like, I'll just do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
keep pushing it. I know it's bad, but like it's so hard.
Oh, I agree.
But so with you guys like having like a squad, is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like important for everyone to like get along and like gel really well together?
Very.
Yeah, 'cause if you don't, it'll cause a lot of problems.
A lot of
And
drama.
I know that's like a stereotype for cheer.
Mhm.
Like people are like, "Oh, cheer's so like drama filled," and they're right. Like they're 100% right.
It's 'cause you're with each other so often that like
And
you have to get along.
yeah, it's a very harsh like sport, and when it comes like if you're not close with your teammates, and if like you have a problem with somebody, like you have to at least keep it under wraps, or at least try to mend it a little bit, or else it just won't work out.
Yeah, because with cheer, like you all have to work together, else it's just not gonna work. So you have to get along.
And if like you have somebody in your stunt group that you don't work well with, like it sucks, 'cause you're gonna be stuck with them for the whole entire year. So you have to figure it out. But other than that, I mean, generally we like all get along, but sometimes, you know,
I feel
Every
I feel
moment.
like that's with like every girl
Oh,
sport.
yeah.
Yeah.
Though. Like it's
'Cause
gonna have their drama.
girls,
Mhm.
we're girls, like we stir the pot a little bit.
With like drama and stuff, like what keeps you guys like I love cheer, like I'm gonna keep going with this, like or do you have like your moments where you're like, is this really for me?
I definitely have my moments, but I keep going because it's something that I've been passionate about for a while, and like I like to think I'm good at it, so I like to do things that I'm good at. So
Right.
and it just like keeps me involved, and I've been like cheering with most of these girls since I was in middle school. So it's just like a good thing to hang on to. And it is fun. It is fun sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so like in most sports there's like a position, like what is there in like cheer? Like what would consider that?
side base, main base, back spot, and flyer or front spot.
Yeah.
That's for stunting.
First, normally, like, when you're on a team, at least for competition, you have a designated spot in the stunt group. So there's 2 people under the flyer. There's a flyer on top, and then there's somebody normally holding, like, the back of their legs, which would be called the back spot. And then in some occasions, there'll be a front spot if, like, your group needs it. But also, there are some girls that may not stunt, and they only tumble on the team. Like, if there's not a specific spot for stunting that they can fill, but they have really good tumbling, then they'll tumble and not stunt. So, but
Everyone has
their
their
spot.
place.
Yeah.
What, like, makes a good flyer? Like, do either of you guys do that?
No.
No.
That would not be for me.
Most of our, like, to be a flyer, you generally are a tinier
Mhm.
person. You need to be very flexible. You have to be able to pull different body positions in the air.
Can't be scared to go in the air.
You cannot be scared,
Or
especially
else-
at heights.
Yeah. That would not work.
You have to be able to balance. A lot of our flyers are gymnasts, or like they were gymnasts. So that helps because they had to balance on a balance beam. And you have to have a lot of confidence to be a flyer. Just to, like, know that your stunt's going to hit and to, like, keep a smiling face in the air even whenever, like, everything under might not be going so well. It takes a lot of confidence.
So with this being your guys' like senior year, like what are you guys like looking forward to like accomplishing?
Well, my season's already over, so I guess nothing.
Yeah, I mean, for fall, senior night was definitely
It was
something
fun.
that we liked experiencing.
I'm excited for the banquet.
Yeah, we do have a banquet in March, and we get presents.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely something to look
Typically
forward to.
pretty good presents.
Yeah. But for competition, we are looking forward to conference, which is we've won every year that we've had conference so far, so we're hoping to win again. And sectionals, our sectional is very, very hard, and we're hosting it. So if anybody wants to come watch us. And definitely we want to make it to state, and we want to make it to day 2 of state. So we have a lot of competitions coming up, which is exciting and very, very nerve-wracking.
Like before like big competitions, like what are your coaches like preaching to you guys?
Well, our season, so it officially started at the beginning of November, so our coach is like, we need to get our heads in the game, we have to stay positive, and we have to focus on the little things, is what she's always saying to us, because, yeah, we have really good tumbling, yeah, we have good stunts, but, like, we're kind of sloppy with everything else, so we really have to, like, nail that down. And she really wants us to, like, stay on top of our, like, taking care of our bodies and stuff like that, because we're kind of not very good at that. And what else? Definitely, like, keeping our attitudes good, and even if, like, we have a bad practice, not to let it, like, affect us.
You know, I think that's like huge. Like nowadays, like if someone like messes up or this, like everyone just gets like so mad.
Yeah.
Which like it's hard not to in the moment,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, we definitely let, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, whenever something bad happens, we kind of, like, let it take a toll whenever we shouldn't. So we're kind of working on that. And, yeah.
so lastly with your like senior year like coming to like a closing, what are you guys gonna miss about cheer?
Probably all the friends that I met throughout it, all the years, and just like spending so many years with these girls. And
Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss all of the friendships I've made. And, like, me and Sage have cheered together for a long time, so it's kind of sad.
all going our separate ways.
Yeah, and, like, I'm definitely going to miss a bunch of the underclassmen because, like, I'm not going to be able to see them. And my coaches, of course, because they really helped us along the way. So, yeah. And I'm probably going to miss, like, the actual, like, cheering part, too. 'cause it's been like my life for so long.
Well, with that being said, good luck with you guys for the rest of your like senior years.
Thank you.
And thanks for being out tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah.